Good morning, y'all. It's Timidity. I just wanted to say something really cool. So I ignore my hair. Something really cool had happened today. In a nutshell, like I was on the bus getting off of work just a little bit ago, and I saw this mural, and I was like, that person in the mural, like it was a photo of like this very pretty, like Asian woman with bright pink hair, cool eyebrows, and like alt makeup. Just like, and I thought that looks cool as shit. Let me like, and I was like looking out the window, like, wait, let me try and tilt my head to see over like the bridge and buildings if that is who I think it is. And it was Mimi Zoo, someone who I haven't met them exactly, but I believe we've like passively talked or whatever. Like, I'm not saying we talked as if we were besties. I'm saying like, I don't know, I probably just laughed at a meme and then they reacted back, like maybe once when I was 17 or something. But I just remember being like amazed by their content. I thought this person has great flow, great vibes. Everyone knows them in the creative, like, well, I don't know how to describe the community. It's like creative community plus gay community plus like just, oh, and the Oakland, just basically you all know who the fuck they are. And I was like, holy shit, they got really big because they kept trying. They kept persevering and putting in effort. And like 1 second, I was like, okay, they're putting out content that gets maybe 20 likes, 40 likes or something. Nothing too big, but it's like still, that's really fucking good. I remember even back then, I was like, holy shit, this person has like 2K, 4K followers. That's really nice for the area. Like everyone loves them and reacts to their content. Like from the soul that they're producing about the like trauma, abuse, like healing, and like just how to heal generational trauma and like really cool fucking messages, let me tell you. And then it's like, hey, I remember the day they went like viral, the day where they just hit big, and that was the day Britney Spears had reacted, like reposted some of their content and tagged them, and that's the day where like they blew the fuck up. Tons and tons of people. I think they might have like 1 million followers now, and now they're painted on the side of a building in fucking San Francisco. I think that's amazing. And honestly, I thought that's actually really inspirational. Like, I saw that and I thought, holy shit, that could be me if I really tried hard enough. Because look at them. They're from like the same city, same location. They know the same people. And they really put in the work to just like release content, not like pandering to anybody, just like straight up from the soul, trying to like find people who relate to them and like building a wonderful cult following of like close friends and family and people who agree with them. And then they blew up big because people all around the world said, holy shit, this person's fucking awesome. And I think that's tight as hell. I was actually really happy for them. It's like, holy shit. Like, you don't understand. Your face is like painted on the side of a fucking building in San Francisco. I don't like just. Your head was like 800 feet tall on a fucking wall that tons and tons of people, from tourists to celebrities to the rich techie bastards, everyone will fucking see for God knows how long. Like, you are just now permanently known in your city, and cities around you love you. I think that's really fucking cool. They deserve that recognition, truly. But it inspired me. And I guess it also made me like reflect more on like why I haven't been like, I feel like at the potential I should be, or like at least producing content and doing like what I like, for example, I got that green screen and I remember thinking back then, like a year ago when I got it, this is what I need, exactly what I need. And then that's all it'll take for me to start making content. And then when my floor is clean, I'm not going to show you my whole floor. And it's just like life kept getting in the way, but also I kept getting in the way, like anxiety or romance or fears of how people thought. Like, I even opened up to my boyfriend. I was like, hey, I'm nervous to like make content because like I would be, I can't, well, in a nutshell, it was just a codependent reason of like, I don't want to be alone. I don't want to say like be too raunchy or too gaudy or too much and then just like have someone be that I love be disgusted with me and then abandon me. But it took me a while before I actually opened up to them about it and then realized, you know what, if it's, I have to though. I have to be me if I'm delivering like a watered down what's the fucking word? Palatable, relatable. Oh shit, does that rhyme? Sorry, moving on. If I have to deliver like a fucking watered down version of myself for someone to love or like me, then they probably never would have loved or liked me no matter what. And that's just the tea. So, you know, once I got over that hurdle, then it was always something else. It would always be, oh, I don't have the finances. Oh, my room's clean. Oh, I don't have the motivation or the energy. And it's like, I don't know. But I guess it all boils down to anxiety. That's all it really boils down to. Like, okay, there's a few factors, but technically it's like I could still make content. Like, I decided I'd just make videos without having my green screen set up and just on my bed of unfolded laundry, and just be open and vulnerable because I know that I need to do it for myself. I made a promise to myself years ago. And if you don't know this company, you should. It's called Because I Said I Would. I made 2 promises to myself. One of them is I shall accept only what I deserve for myself and nothing else. And the other one, which is in green fucking pen, why is it? I shall talk. Okay, I don't know what that says anymore, but summarized it says I shall only talk about the most vulnerable parts of my life openly and unashamed. And I decided I'd do that because I noticed that I'll sooner meet people who I actually do want to meet and can like feel like life is worth living over if I actually am me. You know, if I don't I don't owe it to anybody to be like virginal or like slutty. I know I have a lot of male followers on here because my that one video went viral with like fucking 30K people just being horny, and they still follow me. It's I'm not saying get out, I'm just saying chill. And then a few other people, like, you know who you are. You always comment on my videos and interact. I love y'all so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. But moving on, I guess I have to just tell myself, hey, shut the fuck up and make the videos. If you want it, then go after it, because life's not going to keep waiting for you. In fact, I actually remember, ironically, a fucking year ago, I got this whiteboard thinking, oh, I should get a whiteboard. It's going to motivate me and like change my life entirely for the better. And it's the last final step I need to produce content and be the me that I feel like I should be. And it says, life waits for no one. Don't spend a year in the same place. And you know what's funny? I haven't voted shit else on that board for an entire fucking year. And have I done anything new? Not really. So I'm holding myself accountable. It's the anxiety. Something semi-related. I actually was at work last night, and, you know, one dude who was pretty chill. They might see this video soon if I decide to add them back on Instagram, but I'm still debating over mixing certain people at job with, like, you know, my content and shit for a lot of reasons. But in a nutshell, like, they were like, oh, hey, do you know about how parking across the street at that building is like? And I said, oh, I don't really know too well. You might want to, like, actually go up to them. They're your best bet for conversation. And he sulked and he was like, oh, okay. And then he walked out, just went close to the front doors and then walked back. And then I was like, hey, how'd it go? Because I didn't see that at first. And he was like, oh, bad. And I said, why? Oh, what happened? And he said, I just couldn't do it, man. I couldn't do it. And then me, subconsciously and just like absent-mindedly, I will admit I was at work, like tired out of my mind, vision blurry, and like still adjusting to like the whole customer service work attitude I was supposed to have. So I just said to him, why not? Is it just anxiety? And then he like paused. He went from sulking, staring at his feet to like, well, when you put it like that, and then he just was like, he had an epiphany. His mind was blown. He just could not stop being like, yeah, when you put it, yeah, that motivated. Let me go ahead and do that. And then he went outside and asked the fucking guy and got the response he needed. And then I was just so happy for him and happy for myself. I was like, oh, okay, me having my little autistic word vomit benefited somebody. It usually does, I will admit. Yeah, more people need honesty in their lives. But I just didn't realize my phrasing would come off so, you know, I don't know, like not tense, not lighthearted, something in between, just like, oh, just anxiety, you got it. Like, you know, but I guess it did help him snap out of it. And I guess it helped me too, because I thought, yeah, sometimes it is just anxiety. There's nothing else stopping you. Like, you know, you're going to have anxiety if you don't do it. And you're going to have anxiety if you do. So you might as well do it. And I believe, you know, that's something I always did for myself. Like, I remember when I was like really young, I was like, all I do is sit at home bored. I want shit to do. I want to make friends. I want to get like a better personality instead of just being like shy and anxious and alone and miserable. And I decided, okay, I'm going to force myself to go out to events and like meet new people. And I did. And of course, was it like, oh, did I have to go to the bathroom to have panic attacks sometimes? Yes, I did. Did my stomach try to give me IBS before like big events? Of course it tried. Of course it tried. Would I often arrive late to events because my anxiety would be telling me, no, I shouldn't even get out of fucking bed? Yes. And did I still get out of bed anyway, get dolled up, and have a really fucking fun time, whether I talked to somebody or didn't, by recognizing my limits and boundaries and what I will and will not tolerate? Yes. And I feel like that actually really, I think that's actually why I became the person I am today. Aside from like being chronically online and a whole bunch of other shit, it's like because I just went, your life's gonna be shit one way or another. Do I want to just be anxious for the rest of my life in bed under some blankets cowering? And I'm not saying I've changed too much in that department, I will admit, because I'm fucking self-aware. But I also know I've changed a lot in many other departments, and I've been going at a pace that works for me and my speed. So I have to tell myself, hey, sometimes it is just anxiety. You will be loved, and you can post the videos, and you can make progress. And then one day you can be big to whatever standard you want. And I feel like I'm figuring out what standard I want, but I won't have too much stress over it. I don't exactly want to be the next fucking, I don't know, next viral celebrity, because the stands are fucking insane. I do like just enough where it's like, people love my music, people love my videos, and if I can make income off the side from it, that's wonderful. Just support friends and just like joy. And then if I also have spare money left over for like, I don't know, like a nice little future life for myself, or maybe a few hits on a few people that I want off this planet. Sorry, ignore that part. Then that's good enough for me. I just want a nice, healthy life. And so far, I've got it. And also, if you're wondering to me, why do you always talk about, like, how you wish you were more grateful and have to show more gratitude for your life? And how, like, for the exact same reason I keep making videos where I'm like, oh, hey guys, so I haven't made content in a while, because the same shit keeps happening over and over. And sometimes you have to just keep score and keep track to remind yourself, yeah, this has been happening over and over. I will eventually learn this lesson, won't I? Fingers crossed. But yeah, I have a beautiful home that I love, a nice cozy bed that I'm gonna fucking sleep in after a hard day of work. An epiphany that, hey, I should just be me. I don't have to force myself into like anything, but I know that, hey, sometimes it is just anxiety. It's just your brain telling you that it's afraid, because anxiety is, I don't know, the brain's way of trying to protect you from potential harm. But it's an outdated, like, primitive thing that just kind of stuck on the body. And I'm not saying I have any sources to cite on that. I'm just saying, I'm not in danger, but my body tells me I am. So it's like, nah, it is just anxiety. I can set up that table, press record, and just let the vibes come out, and that's all. Anyway, love you guys. Peace out. Have a nice day. Love you so much.